specials, the pick of the night for me. Andrew was on the open house show, which I do every Monday at 9 p.m. this past Monday, and the most popular item of the 3 hours was this, and you'll see why. Resveratrol, quite simply one of the most important anti-aging molecules out there, is back. I know it's been a long while since it's been a Today's Special. Folks, I want to instantly draw your attention to something. The reason why we have sold thousands is because Andrew, in the best possible way, went a little bit crazy, and we love it because the pricing is $59.90 for 360 caps. Resveratrol is not inexpensive. The normal price will be $159.90, so it saves you $100. Andrew, this is a moment, I love it when we do things like this. This is such an irresistible value on a product, on a supplement that so many people want.
No, these are the moments I enjoy too. That obviously the last 8-9 months, we've all been dealing with unprecedented times. And so certainly I try my best always to find silver linings in what has been a bit of a dark cloud for all of us. And this is one of those silver linings. Certain raw materials for us have become more affordable. This is one that has. And because typically resveratrol, it's a very expensive raw material, and it has very expensive pricing. So this is an opportunity to get this incredibly important molecule and to get it at an unprecedented price, to be able to save $100 on the large size. So basically, it's a product now that becomes a little more than a dime a capsule. And as I always say, my goal when I make products is to make them as cheap or inexpensive as possible. And my goal always is to get as close to a dime a capsule as possible. Capsules are more expensive because they're easier on your stomach, easier to swallow. They deliver the ingredients more directly to you. We don't use any additives. So to think that an expensive molecule like resveratrol from Polygonum cuspidatum, literally the equivalent of hundreds of glasses of wine, to think that it's become this affordable. And even today, just a couple of hours ago before I came and to do this, I was reading the research on resveratrol, because every time I do shows, we just aggregate all the research from the last just 2 or 3 years. And the amount of research that's come out on resveratrol, not just in terms of brain or skin health or things like that, but research even in how it helps your body emulate the benefits of, say, fasting, in terms of fasting being an anti-aging process. Right. So from a biochemical standpoint, the list of benefits of this protective molecule, and it's an incredibly simple protective molecule, that list keeps getting longer and longer and longer, whether they're talking about cardiovascular benefits, whether they're talking about helping to support healthy blood sugar metabolism or healthy blood pressure metabolism and management. The list just keeps getting longer. And to think that the product is now a little bit more than a dime a capsule makes me very excited to talk about this product, much more so than when I talk about it when it's 30 or 40 cents a capsule.
Well, we have approaching now 1,000 people placing orders. It is obviously and clearly the most popular item so far in the show, other than our today's specials. If you can, you should really get it. I know we've heard a lot about resveratrol, truly a beauty secret, one of the most important beauty secrets out there. Amy Morrison on the Beauty Report often talks about resveratrol. If you look at the pricing, you'll see why 1,000 people are ordering. If we jump right, and we might as well, we jump right to the 360, it's only $59.90. Saving you $100. We always take great pride in offering great values with Andrew's team and HSN partnering, as we have now for 24 years. But this is one of those truly unique opportunities. You don't see this type of deal every day of the week.
Yes, and when you look at molecules that have been given the sort of the attention, a lot of times, or ingredients, a lot of times they end up being sort of, as they say, a flash in the pan. But resveratrol is something that I first included in my products about 25 years ago. And kind of like turmeric and the curcuminoids found in turmeric, the spice from Asia, from India, this is one of those molecules, one of those ingredients that the scientific community, the medical community, only continues to focus on more. So it's one of those things, usually when that happens, and it has with resveratrol, the pricing only gets worse and worse and worse. This is just a nice opportunity. And we weren't planning on doing a monthly special. In fact, this wasn't even on the schedule for today's special. And usually it's a today's special every 2 or 3 years. But this is the best pricing ever, so it's effectively today's special pricing for the monthly special. I just thought we'd take advantage of the fact that we were able to get this remarkable molecule at such an affordable price. And as I started saying before, some things as a result of what's been going on in the world right now, usually it's sort of negative things associated with it. Every once in a while, there's some positive things, and the ability for us to get our resveratrol at a much better price, a much better cost, that's the silver lining that sometimes nice to focus on.
And it really is a silver lining. I always, try and share with everybody, because we're, doing this every day of the week, 5 days a week, 3 hours a day. There's a lot of great things that we share and show off. This is something, if I could put it top of the list of this week, I really would do. Resveratrol for under $60 for the largest size is extraordinary. Remember, everything that we're going to share with you tonight with Andrew comes with our extended return policy as well. So you have till the end of January of 2021 to see what you think. Has it made a difference to you? Has it made an impact in your life in a positive way? If you don't love it, of course you can return it to us. And Andrew, that's important, I know, for you and for me.
No, I feel good. What's interesting is I've always asked HSN, let's extend the warranty all the time. When we have this extended warranty at the end of the return policy, end of the year, our returns don't go up at all. So it's something that I really enjoy because I only want you to keep a product if it makes an enormous difference. And by the way, I just want to point out how unique the plant that we get our resveratrol from. We all know that grapes and red wine is a very rich source of resveratrol. But the 100 milligrams that's in this product, that's from a standardized extract from Polygonum cuspidatum, that's a mouthful. It's the Japanese knotweed plant, but the root from that plant is like the richest gold mine in the world when it comes to resveratrol. So the equivalent, this little capsule, and it is a tiny little capsule, that little tiny capsule gives you the equivalent of hundreds of glasses of red wine. And it probably, if you were thinking in terms of white wine, probably thousands of glasses of white wine, or hundreds of pounds of peanuts, if you look at great sources of resveratrol. So nothing comes close to the Polygonum cuspidatum plant, and that's the wonderful rich source we use in this product.
It is available right now to shop for online or, of course, on the phone. Coming up in about 35 minutes, our today's specials will officially launch, CoQ10 and Choco Nouveau. But we want to move on to something which is very timely.